Hi, and welcome to this Hasselblad X2D Spotlight. I'm Mark Whitney, Hasselblad's Photographer Relations Manager, and I'm joined today by Chris Coos, Hasselblad's Global Technical Communications Manager. So today's Spotlight is going to be on HNCS, or Hasselblad's Natural Colour Solution. So this is Hasselblad's way of taking the colours and profiling them to the Hasselblad look and feel. So Chris, previous X cameras and the H cameras even have had HNCS for over the past sort of evolution of the cameras. So has the X2D got the same?
Yes, so X2D, the whole point is it's been fully incorporated into the Hasselblad colour space, as it were. So yeah, fully implemented in the camera.
Okay, so 16-bit sensor now, so we're not having to do the 14 to 16-bit conversion anymore, correct. So taking advantage of that data?
Yeah, so obviously the camera itself has a 14-bit or 16-bit option. Most people will leave it in 16-bit, obviously, to get that wider colour space collection. So that obviously is matching into the previous H6D 100, which had the same options.
Okay, so we've got a diagram here of how the workflow for HNCS works. So explain a little bit more, what is the actual benefit for photographers? So, what is the advantage of HNCS?
So at the start of the, should we say, Hasselblad digital cameras, HNCS has been developed to take the worrying about colour away from the photographer. So we wanted to come up with a single setting within the camera which could reproduce an accurate, natural-looking colour from which the photographer could then modify as their creativity required.
Yeah. So that's why we don't have like the profile for portrait, correct, landscape and things like that, or black and white preview even.
Yeah. So basically we have a single setting, so that's one less thing for the photographer to have to think about. Obviously you select your white balance settings and so on, as you would do with your normal exposure settings, and then that will modify the colour transformations. Yep. But Hasselblad takes colour obviously very, very seriously, from calibrating each camera sensor down to a pixel level. That calibration then means the 16-bit colour data from each sensor can then be transformed into the Hasselblad colour space. Photographer can then modify the raw files as they see fit and then export out for whatever they require.
Yeah, so a photographer can be safe in the knowledge that whatever they shoot with the X2D will be as most sort of accurate and neutral as possible. And then wherever they choose to take that file in post-production afterwards, it gives them that data point to move from. Okay, so in terms of workflow, Focus Mobile and Focus Desktop play an important part in HNCS, is that right?
Yes, so the whole point is whether you're using Focus Mobile 2 or Focus Desktop software, the actual transformation from the camera data to a Hasselblad RAW file is the same. Okay. Obviously, Focus Mobile 2, you can then edit on your iPad, save the file and export, or transfer your edited RAW files to your main computer and then use Focus Desktop to finish. But the actual level of control and colour control is exactly the same through both sets of software. And so from a photographer's point of view, wherever they're working, they get the maximum amount of quality from the camera. Those files are then processed with Focus software, be it desktop or mobile, and then they can move on to the final stages after they've finished.
Okay, thanks, Chris. So that's the practical benefits of the Hasselblad HNCS technology. And if you'd like to find out anything more about Hasselblad products, obviously you can go to the Hasselblad website at hasselblad.com. You can subscribe to our newsletters for regular updates, and you can also follow us on our social channels. So thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.